Most people dread the idea of installing a new climate control system because it usually means a massive headache and an even bigger electricity bill. But this 12,000 BTU unit from YITAHOME is trying to change that narrative. It is a 115-volt inverter system, which is a big deal if you are looking to avoid the cost of upgrading your home's electrical panel. Because it uses inverter technology, it does not just blast on and off like those old, clunky window units. Instead, it modulates its power, which is how it hits that 20 SEER2 rating. Basically, it keeps the room at a steady temperature without constantly spiking your power usage. What stands out right away is how quiet this thing is. At under 41 decibels, it is barely a whisper. You could easily have this in a bedroom or a home office and forget it is even running. It covers about 750 square feet, so it is perfect for those awkward spaces like a garage conversion, a basement, or even a larger living area. The 4D airflow is another nice touch. It really does a good job of pushing air around the room rather than just dumping it all in one spot, which helps avoid those annoying hot or cold pockets. Now, here is the reality of the situation. While the unit itself is packed with features like Alexa compatibility, a sleep mode, and even a health mode that claims to handle dust and PM2.5 particles, you have to keep in mind that this is not a weekend DIY project. The manufacturer is very clear that you need a licensed HVAC pro to handle the install. It comes as a factory-sealed, pre-charged system, which is great for longevity, but it also means you cannot just hack it together yourself. Also, keep in mind that it ships in 2 separate boxes, so do not panic if the indoor unit shows up a day before the outdoor compressor. The remote control feels decent enough, though it is a bit standard for the industry. It lets you dial in anything from 60 to 90 degrees, and the IFEL mode is actually pretty clever. It uses the remote as the thermostat sensor, so it adjusts based on where you are sitting rather than just the temperature at the wall unit. One minor gripe. The installation kit is comprehensive, but you are still going to need to source your own shutoff valves and some extra hardware depending on your specific wall setup. It is not a total out-of-the-box solution for every single home. Still, for the price point and the efficiency you are getting, it is a solid contender. It handles extreme weather surprisingly well, staying functional even when it is dipping down to 5 degrees or climbing up to 118. If you are tired of noisy, inefficient cooling and want something that feels a bit more permanent and professional, this is definitely worth a look. It is not perfect, and the professional install requirement is a hurdle, but once it is up and running, it does exactly what it promises without making a fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.